Weekly Channel Japan. I'm Mai Demizu.
And I'm Makiko Tsuda.
Every week we bring you the freshest information out of Japan from our studio here in Tokyo.
From the economy to culture and even food, if you want to find out what's happening in Japan right now, this is where you'll find it.
Today we have a report from TV Tokyo's World Business Satellite. Otsuda-san, what's our topic today?
Yes, today we'll be looking at the job hunting situation in Japan. So Demi-san, do you remember what it was like for you?
I really don't want to think about it now, but I remember struggling to fill out my application form. I revised it over and over again, and I was also too nervous at the interview, and I couldn't stop my knees from shaking. How about
I understand.
you?
It was a similar situation for me too. And nowadays, I know people have to apply for more than 100 companies before they actually land a job.
Really? So, well, it's very hard to get a job in Japan. And I've heard that it's being referred to as an employment ice age now. Yes.
That's what they say. And another factor that job hunters nowadays have to contend is that with Japanese companies are starting to hire more people outside the country to deal with their overseas operations. And that means Japanese graduates face a lot more competition.
So what's the job offer rate now?
Well, I have a graph over here. It shows the so-called informal job offer rate for university graduates. And while still below the percentage seen before the financial crisis in 2008, it has actually been improving in recent years.
Yes, I see. So you could say that it's a bit of seller's market this year.
Yes, you could. And still, businesses are always looking to hire the best people as efficiently as possible. And now some are testing out unique recruitment strategies. So take a look.
April. An event for job seekers was held by an education-related entrepreneurial venture. About 50 students took part. Asked how their job search is going,
it's going quite smoothly compared to past graduating classes.
I've been told this year is a lucky year.
the job opening to application ratio in February was 1.05 times, a 6.5-year high. With the economic recovery, it's now a seller's market. After the event, the human resources managers go to a computer.
She says she wants to work in a company that'll give her a lot of opportunities. That's us.
What are they looking at?
This is a service called Wildcard. It's a website where students can promote themselves and send messages to recruiters. Right now I'm looking for students that I want to scout.
Only those who've received acceptance letters or have specialized skills, such as programming, can register to the service. Corporate human resource managers can directly contact top-level students and lure them away from competitors. It is a convenient service that allows businesses to become more aggressive in recruitment. The fee is performance-based. Companies pay about $9,000 to the website for every hire. Occasionally, they have to contend with competitors snatching prospective hires who also use the service.
Accepting a job offer is not legally binding. Students are free to choose their employer, so the decision is theirs.
About 1,100 students have already signed up, with 40% from top Japanese universities. One of them is Takuya Miyagawa, a University of Tokyo graduate school student who hopes to start working next April. He's already received an acceptance letter from a major company, but is also registered on the website.
You can choose rather than be chosen. This might seem a bit presumptuous, but this service is only for students above a certain level that companies want to hire away, so I think it's very efficient for businesses.
As companies are not privy to information about students who've been given offers and students leave the service after receiving acceptance letters, they say there have been no disputes between corporate clients. The website is run by this company, Established in April last year, they say they have over 100 registered companies.
By building a website that makes selection less cumbersome and speeds up the process, efficiency has improved for both companies and students.
There are other so-called matching services. This is Kyoto Seika University, known for having many art and design students. A group of seniors is discussing their job hunting activities.
Did they say anything about your job search and issues you had?
These three students have something in common. They all use the same service.
This is a job search site specializing in art students.
This is a matching service specifically for art majors who may have creative skills, but face an employment rate 40 to 50% lower than average. With the popularity of design-focused products such as the iPhone, many entrepreneurial ventures and small and mid-sized companies have started to actively seek out designers. One of the students, Haruka Moriyasu, has advanced to the final interview at a certain company and is visiting the website operator to get advice.
The final interview will probably be conducted by 2 art school graduates, so take your portfolio. You'll probably be asked to talk about it.
Ms. Moriyasu initially used a major job search website, but she says she wouldn't have been able to win a final interview with any company without this service.
On the other site, I would check off companies for one thing or another. But here, they give you more information and made me interested in the company I'm applying for.
2 years ago, a pair of students used this service and was hired by a chocolate manufacturer. They are now in charge of brand development.
We set up a chocolate shop in Dotonbori, Osaka. And they designed the entire logo and package.
The company previously worked with an outside designer, but the 2 new hires became an immediate asset, helping to design the logo and store. And last October, a new shop was opened in Dotonbori, Osaka.
It's so cute. I want one.
The customers are looking at the most popular product, Dotonbori Bonbon Town. The packaging, posters, and display were all handled by the 2 art majors. Art students have a set of skills different from social science and science majors. By launching a job search website in this new area, it has become easier for companies big and small, as well as entrepreneurial ventures, to find suitable candidates.
Art majors possess creative skills of making something out of nothing. For companies to create new value in the future, it's vital for these students to be able to go out and contribute to society.
The battle for talent is intensifying with the economic recovery. The Japan Business Federation has announced that it will delay the start of the official job hunting season for fiscal 2016 by 3 to 4 months. The shortening of the hiring season has put the spotlight on a video-based job search service called RecMe. Several thousand students are already registered, with the service used by over 100 companies. On this day, 2 employees of the service provider meet with a stationery and office supplies maker about adopting the service. Their response is,
A picture on an application and interview with candidates wearing similar business suits aren't enough to make a decision. A video introduction would be effective as an additional source of information.
since starting the service last December, several dozen people have been given job offers. With the shortened hiring season, more companies are expected to use the service. Competition is heating up in corporate recruitment. The emergence of new services may brighten the prospects for the top students.
Well, moving on to our next topic, I understand it's about sidekicks.
Yes, that's right. Now, you often hear about actors in movies or plays who have the role of supporting the main actor or the main cast, and this time we'll be looking at supporting actors in the area of store operations.
Well, supporting actors for stores, what does that mean?
Well, products are essential in running a store, but stores need to stock a variety of products, not just main items or ones that sell, but also those for show and sometimes some to surprise customers.
I see, I get it, but how does that affect the overall sales?
Well, stocking these so-called supporting products, they have the effect of enhancing the attractiveness of the main product, and they say that has a big impact on sales, and we visited a company that's doing just that, so take a look.
Cool Magic Shoes is now open.
April. An umbrella specialty store opened in Jiugaoka, Tokyo, said to be the biggest of its kind in Japan. Spread out across 3 floors, they offer 10,000 umbrellas and 500 styles.
We have many patterns. These are very tough.
Something this big is comforting.
And it's $10.
$10? Wow!
The products on display are from 2 brands owned by Tokyo-based umbrella maker Shoes Selection. This is their first official store. This is about 23 centimeters long. It fits comfortably in the hand and is an ultra-compact folding umbrella.
It could be made thinner by using only 5 ribs. But that makes it weak.
To prevent it from breaking easily, the ribs have been strengthened by shaping them into flat strips. The biggest draw is the variety. There are 36 colors and patterns. Among them are many slow-moving selections referred to as supporting actors. This is part of a broad-line strategy, the exact opposite of so-called fast fashion outlets that mass-produce and stock mostly top sellers.
When you drop items that don't sell and stock up on only those that move quickly, customers are left with extremely narrow choices and the competitiveness of products weakens.
Some supporting actors come with special functions. This is an umbrella combined with a cane. When it rains, another cane emerges from inside. By contracting out the manufacturing to partner factories in China and Taiwan, prices are kept mostly between $10 and $20.
I'm surprised by the price and the selection. It's light, very thin, perfect to walk around with.
The reason for offering such a wide range was the spread of vinyl umbrellas, which are eating into sales of fabric-type products. The company has continued to grow sales from the late 1990s and now has a 20% market share. They are the top umbrella maker in Japan, but in recent years, their momentum has stalled. By opening their own store and stocking both main and supporting products, the company hopes to show retailers that carry their products the synergy that's being generated. Utilizing supporting products is an original strategy. On this day, marketing manager Yoshitaka Azuma visits one of their merchants.
We have 6 assortments of dark colors targeted at men. 12 black and 8 navy. This is a golden ratio we came up with.
The company does not accept orders from retailers for only the top-selling colors. Several different color schemes are sold as a set. For example, this is a set of 36 umbrellas in 11 different colors. 6 black, 5 navy, and a couple each of brighter colors such as yellow and green. They say retailers are initially skeptical, but are quickly convinced.
It's kind of like a flower shop. Nice, colorful products. So people are drawn in. You'd think that some colors would be left over, but actually we're able to sell all of them pretty evenly.
This shop is in Asakusa, Tokyo, and 80% of customers are from overseas. Many of them buy in bulk.
Really beautiful, really nice. I bought it for my friend.
The souvenir market has become a demand generator. On clear days when tourist traffic is high, they say umbrellas sell quickly. This shop is the company's #1 client.
We sell 500 in a day. Many customers buy 10 each.
Companies that are capturing customers through the help of supporting actors. Will this movement spread across the retail industry?
And that brings us to the end of this edition of Channel Japan. We have much more in store for you, so make sure to tune in next week.